Hiya everyone, welcome to Kitten Brush. In this video I'm going to show you how to draw a cute Pomeranian pup, so grab a piece of paper and something to draw with and let's get started. I'm going to start on about the left side of my page, just a little over from the center. I'm going to draw a small oval for the nose. And inside the oval, let's draw a smaller oval, just for a highlight there. Now on each side of the nose, draw a small dot. And this will be a point for the eyes. And then from each point, draw a small, slight curve going up towards your paper. And then at the top of that small line, draw a curvy line. And now come back down to the bottom of that first line we drew and draw an even rounder curve, and that'll finish up the shape of our eyes. Let's go ahead and draw some eye highlights, just two small circles, one in each eye. Now let's go ahead and color those in. I noticed Pomeranians have a, their eyes are mostly, they look almost all dark to me. So that's why I'm going to color them all black. So that's why I'm going to give it this look. But you can add an iris if you want, something more colorful. Now let's go down to the nose and place a point just below it. And then on the point, I'm going to extend two small lines, making an upside down V. And then at the tip, the point on each of those lines, I'm going to just make a little rounded curve there and then curve up. I'm just repeating on the other side. And now let's make a U shape for the tongue. And then a line just going down the center of that tongue. Now for the ears, I'm going to just draw or just imagine a line going up the face from the eye. So just giving me some points here just to know where to draw my ears. I'm going to make a little slight curve there on each side. Then I'm going to round out the top of the ears and then bring another curve down. And those cute Pomeranian ears, they're almost buried in their fur. They're so fluffy. So I'm going to try to give that look there. So I'm just going to close up those two triangle shapes and then draw some some curve in the ears there. And then between the ears, let's draw the top of the head. Just a long curve. And now from here, we're going to extend that curve and draw the left side of the face. And I'm just going to add some little tufts there, just to show where the fur sort of breaks. Not really breaks, but you know, make it look like it's fluffy, not just something round. I'm going to extend that line down past the tongue. So if you can kind of eyeball it and see where to end that line. Now I'm going to go just above that line, just a little over, trying to center it with the tongue. I'm going to draw a little curve and then extend that curve downward. And then draw another small curve and round it out at the bottom. This is forming the paw. And then sort of flatten it out there on the bottom and then come up at a slight curve. Now I'm going to come up just a little ways on the chest and do the same thing. My paws are going to look like they're at the side. You're just seeing them from the side. I'm just giving them a little curve there to show the shape. And now let's draw the toe, and I'm just going to draw one toe, I think. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep it on the side there. There we go. Now let's draw the other side of the face. So like I did before, but on the right side, I'm just going to extend that curve from the top of the head, make a curve going down, and again I'm going to add those little, you see, you could call them just little slits, little cuts into the fur, just to make it look more like actual fluff and fur and not just something round. Now I'm going to go ahead and draw the belly of the Pomeranian, and I'm just going to sort of draw an imaginary line in my head and extend that line in a curve going up. And now for the back leg, but I think I'm going to draw the tail first. So go up to the head of the Pomeranian and just above the eyes, just seeing where the eyes are, draw the tail. You're going to draw just a C, it's like a stretched out C. And then extend that C with a little V at the end just to show like a little tuft of fur. And then another curve underneath that V. And now come back around to the top of the tail. And then we're at the bottom of that line, we're just going to make a C going the other direction. And then we're going to finish that C by just drawing a longer curve at the tip, followed by another curve. And that did not quite meet up the way I wanted, but that's okay. That's just the risk in working in pen, which is a good thing because it just helps us learn to work with our mistakes. I cleaned that up, so I think that looks pretty good. Now I think, let's go ahead and put a line here for the back. Just a small line between the tail and the head. And now let's go back to the tail, and underneath that tail, I'm going to put a small curve. And then I'm going to go under the belly and place an even smaller curve going toward that curve I just drew. And then from there, draw another curve and round it around the bottom of the foot. And then I'm just extending that line down and then forming the rest of the foot. Now let's draw the other back leg. And I'm just going to draw sort of like a rounded V, and then a curve, and then the flat part of the foot, and then just bring up another curve going underneath that other leg. I'm just cleaning up my lines real quick. Now let's add the toes, and again it's just another small curve. We only see 2 toes because we see the dog from the side. And I think that's good. I feel like I'm missing some details. I think I'm gonna add just a line under the eyes here, just extending this line down here. I think I will add whites to the eyes. And then just a line above the nose, just to show that how short it is. And then I forgot to color in my nose earlier, so I'm going to do that right now. Okay, I think our line drawing of our Pomeranian is done. I'm going to add some markers, some color using markers, and I'm going to color it the typical like rust, reddish brown color that you see with some beige and tan mixed in there. But you color it whatever color you want. There are 23 different varieties, different colors of Pomeranians. Or you can color it something totally wild and different, whatever you choose. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward. I'm also going to add some blush to the cheeks there to give it a little bit more character. And yeah, enjoy some facts, and I will see you at the end of the video. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed drawing along this Pomeranian with me, and if you did, please hit that like and subscribe button to see more kitten brush videos in the future.